Well, here in France, tens of thousands have taken to the streets of Paris and Bordeaux to demonstrate for what protesters see as traditional family values. The rallies are organised by the Protest for Everyone group that waged an unsuccessful campaign against same-sex marriage last year. The law did eventually go through. This time the target is surrogacy and medically assisted procreation techniques for lesbian couples, which organisers say must be fought at all costs. But ahead of the rally, Prime Minister Manuel Valls had already stressed that surrogacy is and will remain banned in France. Well, France 24's Cathy Clifford is following the Paris protest for us. He sends us this report.
Huge crowds here at Montparnasse as people gather after marching across the city in defence of traditional French family values. Now, amongst the crowds, people not just from Paris, but all over France. We've seen them being bussed in coaches. We've seen regional flags amongst the crowds. Also, many families, young children and toddlers, figures from France's main religions, and politicians from the centre-right and the far-right. Now, speaking to people today here in the crowds, a very hot issue is that of surrogacy. This is something that's illegal for both heterosexual and homosexual couples in France. And many people here today see it as a sort of commercialisation of women's bodies. Now, France's Prime Minister had initially said that surrogacy would be inevitable in France. He's now made a U-turn on this, but people we've been speaking to here today say they're not reassured by this and they'll be continuing to protest.